American Family Field in Milwaukee. Today at series between the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. Angel Perdomo starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
A ball and a strike now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runner in scoring position here already. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Jose Abreu. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, and he misses it.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So here's Yoan Moncada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 offering. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Liner towards second. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Belted high in the air out to left. Yelich going back to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he around the bases.
Batting 7.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, T-Row.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
In now, Adam Engel. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. After it is Kane. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And there's one down now. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. Low for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
He'll start this one at 269. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Willie Adames is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Brewers get a run. Second inning set to go, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The pitch.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
Adam Eaton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Adames makes the catch to end the inning. Pretty painful. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one. Jackie at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Avisail Garcia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers and 43 RBIs. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he's safe. And stepping in, Narvaez. First pitch of the AB now. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Bradley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Next to dig in, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with two gone. And that one yanked just foul. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. At At the plate now is Yerman Mercedes. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Colton Wong is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Daniel Vogelback comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Anderson scoops it up, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter,
so 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And up next will be Willie Adames. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. The next batter will be Luis Robert as we begin the top of the 4th.
Luis Robert.
Now the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Up next, Nick Madrigal. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Yelich is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Brewers, the designated hitter,
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Jr.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First delivery to him. Omar Narvaez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there. It was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Jose Abreu, as it's grounded sharply to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. On the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. The pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls. In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 change.
Garrett Crochet takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Daniel Vogelback's next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Wong, the runner at third. Yelich is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Willie Adames waits on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So stepping in is Willie Adames. Potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. At the plate, Yohan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. First delivery to him. Yerman Mercedes is in for the 3rd time. Now as he takes a called strike, it's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And that's low, ball 4. Next, it'll be Nick Madrigal. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Nick Madrigal.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position. In now the Brewers DH, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Junior.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in, and that's the first down.
Up next to the
Now at the plate here is Avisail Garcia. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now batting.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Popped up. Moncada has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A pause and the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're still down 5-3.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First offering on its way.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Vogelback might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Billy Hamilton digging in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Aaron Bummer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. In there, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Colton Wong is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in once again is Christian Yelich. He doubled his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right field.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Adam.
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in next, Jose Abreu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly, there are 2 away. So now into the box is Tim Anderson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nope. 3-0. Yerman Mercedes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end.
For the Brewers, the first baseman, number 20.
And the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Popped him up. Abreu is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Next to hit is Willie Adames. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-2, here it comes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Struck him out. 3 up, 3. Brent Suter enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 35. Brent Suter.
Ready to deliver here. Things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The batter.
Now to bat, Luis Robert. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch of the AB now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now here is Nick Madrigal. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Yelich, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And he misses there. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Narvaez waits on it, and that will end the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the White Sox 6 and the Brewers 3. Liam Hendricks enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 31.
So here's Avisail Garcia. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's gone 4 for 9. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Engel is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Palehose put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Garrett Crochet earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Liam Hendricks records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For the Brewers, 3 runs on 9 hits. No.